Right.
Damn hustling, 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 hustling,
It's your
hustling,
boy
hustling,
Ski.
hustling, 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 hustling.
Oh, welcome back to the Matrix. Damn it. You're not just in the Matrix, you are the Matrix. How's it feel, Neo? And today, we gotta fix our thing again. I literally just made sure everything was good before I went, but you know how it is. You guys know how it is. We'll try it one more time. Damn it. All right, one sec. All right. Let me know how everyone's feeling out of 10. Make sure you guys are spamming the like button, hitting the share, so other people can spam the like button. Let's get this party started, y'all. What is up? What is up? What is up? Let's get the... I don't even have the YouTube chat up. Whoopsies. Alright, let's pull up the YouTube chat. Let me know, what does Solana do? Solana is a faster, newer version of what? It is a faster, newer, more advanced version of what Ethereum does. And the question would be, what does not Solana do? Solana is almost like a program, but it is on top of the blockchain. Good evening, Ski. I like the question though. Love the tech. Good evening. All right, how you feeling? Solid 10 here, man. How's it feel, Neo? All right, let's get into it, y'all. Sorry for the delay. Without further ado, Bitcoin Fear and Greed has quickly went back into fear. We're now in fear again. Bitcoin sitting at 59,000 on the money. Good morning from down under. Is ETH price going to continue to die? No. What's happening, my brother? No, it won't. Everything is waiting for Bitcoin. Ethereum at 2,600 is pretty good value. This was a classic parabolic rise, top, markdown, reaccumulation, retrace, and then a back test of the prior range. This is pretty much the exact move that we had mapped out back in honestly 2022 and 2023. This is the move that we had mapped out for a long time. This was about as low as I think it was going to get. Now, I shit on Ethereum all the time, but you have to respect it as a first mover and as, sort of like the institutional state. Mostly I'm joking when I'm talking about Ethereum. I do think that there is better ROI potential plays, and I do think that there is better technology. However, let's not be too crazy. It's not dead, but this is basically the move that we had mapped out for, 2 years, honestly. You could go back and look at a lot of the videos. This is the move that we were anticipating, the retracement, back test of the prior range. That's where we're at. I don't think that we're going to get any lower than this moment right here. We got all the way to 2,100. So we're probably going to chop here between the 382 and the 0.5. There's not a ton of data here, so I imagine we'll chop here before we start our next phase up. He says Bitcoin is my son. Bitcoin is my son. When you get a chance, could you look at Crow next leg? I got you. I got you. Irish Jano, thank you for the give me the vote, you savage. I appreciate you. Make sure you guys spam the like button, hitting the share. Drop a follow. If you're not subscribed on YouTube, make sure you subscribe on YouTube. We've already been banned on TikTok once, hence the eye. Hence the eyes. So make sure you subscribe on YouTube. And if I'm being honest, that's where I get paid the most if you watch. So that's just full transparency. Price on Bitcoin after the bull run, I got that 2030 vision. Let's go. Let's freaking go. All right. Let me give you, okay, I love the outlook. There you go. This is the correct outlook. It says your user 366480. I don't know what your name is. I'm not sure. Let me click on you. Maybe it'll tell me your name. All right, I can't say your name. I don't know what your name is, but you have the correct outlook. The outlook should not be what's it going to do tomorrow? What's it going to do next hour, next week, next month? The correct outlook is in a decade. Widen your horizon. The wider your horizon is, the bigger chance you have at winning at this game. So that is the correct outlook. I will say that. Missed ETA. That's okay. We'll go back to it. Don't worry. So this is my outlook on Bitcoin over the next, we're going to say 5 years. Okay. The next 5 years, or this year into 18 months-ish time frame, I anticipate Bitcoin is going to get $138,000 is my medium case scenario. $207,000 is my bull case scenario. Okay? That's my best likely case scenario. There's always possibilities of going higher, but I don't count on what is possible. I count on what is likely. So that is my bull high case scenario. Now, at the end of that is going to be the end of the bull run. And we're going to come back to typically the prior all-time high, maybe a little bit lower. If you look at the prior all-time high, it was 69,000. We have a ton of data now between 50 and 70,000. In the next bear market, this is where exactly where I think we're going to go. Irish Dano, thank you for the W, you savage.
But the cream, all right,
let's look at
rise to the top. Oh yeah.
I don't know why I'm eating ice. That's some crazy activities right there. My bad, guys. All right, let me chill. So this is a really good looking chart for Crow. Markdown, accumulation, sign of strength, back test, beautiful. At a minimum, again, everything that is not broken is going to retrace. Retracement is somewhere between the 0.5 and the 702 Fibonacci. Everything that is not broken will retrace, and most things are not broken. What I mean broken is like Luna Classic, an exploitation, right? That's what I mean by broken. And you're looking at about a 5x for Crow. To me, a 5x, that's 50 years of stock market gains. Everything that's not broken is going to retrace, okay? So a retracement is about 62 cents for Crow. You could take that to the bank, in my opinion. Now, if we're gonna get a little bit lucky, it will go into price discovery. That's about $2.40. All right, but everything that's not broken will retrace. All right, which do you like better? Do you like 55 years of stock market gains, or do you like 1 year of stock market gains? What up, Ski? What's up, fam? What do you think about XRP coin? I think XRP is primed to break out, just like everything else. I don't think that I don't live in La La Land and think that XRP is going to $589 or it's going to $10,000, bro, because it was on The Simpsons. I don't think any of that, but I do think that it will get to about $5, maybe $14 if we're lucky, but that's, again, plenty of gains to be had there. Are you accumulating still? I am accumulating still. Every single Monday, every single Friday, I buy. Every single Monday, every single Friday, I buy. Okay, dude. Quit giving me the runaround. When's the top? What do you mean the runaround? Mid to late 2025. Mid to late 2025. Thoughts on Shiba Inu and Dogecoin? I think the chart looks fine. The chart looks pretty good. It's a large market cap, right? So this idea that Shiba Inu is a low market cap gem that's gonna 100x, bro, cause trust me, no, it's not gonna do that. It's not a micro cap. It's not a small cap. It's not a medium cap. It is a large market cap. It is closer to Bitcoin. It's closer to Ethereum than it is VeChain in market cap, and that's the God's honest truth. If you look at it like a large market cap coin, like it is, and you look at the chart, it looks fine, and I think it will do well. 5 to 10x. If you want it to 100x, 1000x, it's not going to do that because the market cap is too large. Joshua Jake says top is in December and alts top February. That's bullish. He also is very bullish on Ondo, and I've been bearish on Ondo forever. So he doesn't know. Is the truth. He doesn't know. Any thoughts on KSM? I think it's fine. What's up? Ski, what up, fam? Top choice: Bitcoin, ETH, Solana, or Popo. Okay, Billy Willie. Billy Wee. Billy Y. What is my time frame on which I am choosing of those 4 different coins that you gave me? How long am I holding? Okay. If you're asking me of those 4, there's only one that I know is here 20 years from now. That's Bitcoin. If you're asking me upside potential over the next 12 or 18 months, I'd probably pick Solana. I don't know anything about Popo, so it probably has the most upside potential, but I don't know anything about it. It also probably has the most downside risk. Jute baby. See Phantom being named. See Phantom being renamed Sonic. Good for Sonic, bro. The Hedgehog is the limelight. That's right. And we have 6 months of going after this. All right. Now, you might think it's funny. You might think it's woo-woo talk. But I can assure you that some people believe in the woo-woo talk. And I will just say, it is the year of the dragon, which has everything to do with Jupiter and gold. All right? That's where we're going. Okay? It was very intentional, okay? The stars are quite literally aligning for Solnic. Make no mistake about it. Do you think Bitcoin will drop to 50K range eventually after the bull run? Yeah, okay, I wouldn't wait for 50K. I think that 50K is possible, right? I would start accumulating heavy, honestly, probably about 75K. And that's where I would be okay. I'm talking the next bear market, right? When we get back to about 75K, 80K, you don't want to be greedy. I'll be DCAing all the way down, but I always DCA into Tether, and I always DCA into USDC as well, okay? At about 75-ish K, I'm going to look at other signs, but that's just my notional target for the next bear market, with the real target of about 60K. But you don't want to wait for the day that never comes. Just like you don't want to be greedy on the way out, you certainly don't want to be greedy on the way in. So don't be greedy with your targets. Think back. What happened in 2022? Everyone and their brother was saying, Bitcoin's going to 12K. Trust me, bro. Bitcoin's going to 10K. Trust me, bro. My wife's boyfriend has a Coinbase, all right? He said it's going to 10K. And that's when we're going to buy. All of us, all together, we're going to buy then. All right, bro? Right? Remember all that talk, right? Obviously, I'm paraphrasing a bit, but I promise you, everybody was saying it was going to 10 or 12K, right? And then what happened? This is what I mean by being greedy with your entry point. All those people were greedy with their entry point, and then guess what? They did not get an entry point, and they were getting 40, 50, 60K entry points on Bitcoin instead of getting 20K entry points on Bitcoin because they were greedy, thinking that they were going to outsmart everybody, wait for it to go lower, and then buy. You don't want to be greedy on the way in or on the way out, period. Yo, Ski. I take my boy Ski over Jake any day. How the NFTs doing? The NFTs are doing great. The NFTs are doing great. We just had 50K and we'll see 50K again before we see 80K. Maybe. I wouldn't be so sure. 17 is what we got on the Fear and Greed. All right? That's lower than what we got when FTX went to 0. That's lower than what we got when Luna, or that is as low as we got when Luna went to 0. That is as low as we have been since Luna went to 0. Over 2 years ago. Over 2 years ago. Is it possible? Sure. Sure. But I wouldn't bank on it. And I can tell you, the next macro move for Bitcoin, this doesn't mean tomorrow. This doesn't mean next week. But the next big move that Bitcoin is going to make is 85 plus K. That's the next move. I don't know if it's going to happen tomorrow, next week, but that is the next move. All right. When we look at our typical month by month performance, and I have so many tabs open. I was doing, here it is. Month by month performance. August and September are boring and bloody. I think that we just have to get through this. Now, September is a bit skewed because some of the worst crashes during a bear market have been in September. I would anticipate it to be flat and boring. August has been flat and boring. We made a new all-time high, or not a new all-time high, but we went to 69K, came back to 50K, and now guess what? We're at flat. With all of it, with all of the wishy-washy of 69K back to 50, guess what? We're flat on the month. We're flat on the month. That's why DCAing is so powerful. Do you think Bitcoin... people are so bearish right now. What is going on? It's because, yeah, like that's the game. That's the game. The game is to make people afraid. That's the game. He has a new page. Who has a new page? Ski, do you think a Black Swan event will take us down to 30 to 40K? Listen, I would, honestly, if you want to know the truth, I would call this a Black Swan right here. I would have called that, like, no one anticipated Japan to cut rates, and then they changed it. I would call that a Black Swan. So theoretically, it's always possible to get one, but by very definition, you're not going to be able to predict it. You won't. But I will say this. If you're looking for a Black Swan, I didn't mean to click on that. You're not going to find one after we just went to 17 on the Fear and Greed less than 2 weeks ago. About, when was that? Let's look on the, when did we go there? How many days ago was that? We got to 17 on August 6th. The lowest we've been in 2 years, 2+ years. All right. You don't get a black swan after being as low as you have been on the fear and greed for over 2+ years. Black swans don't come then. They come here, just like we had, honestly. So from July 29th, we went from 74 in greed to August 6th, we were at 17. That's what a black swan looks like. All right. So at a minimum, we would need to be in greed again, or at least neutral. But us still right now being in fear, you don't get a black swan while you're already in fear. Because by definition, it catches everyone off guard. Because by definition, you cannot prepare for a black swan. So no, that I do not anticipate that. Soba has a new TikTok. Oh. People are so bearish right now, man. Yeah. Did he really rug? It was a big hit. IDK if it rugged. It rebounded some. You was literally talking about Naka, the only gaming you were holding, and I bought and it popped. What price did you buy it at? I was just talking about that like a few weeks ago, so you gotta widen your horizon. Oh, it's had a nice little pump from the... You're saying pop like to the upside. This chart looks good. The way you said popped, yeah, 50% to the upside. Wow. Nice. Congrats, bro. Yeah, no, I like Naka. By the way, this is the chart that I'm looking for on everything. This chart right here, this is it. Okay, this is the chart. Any chart that looks like this, take note. Here's like the criteria. Criteria number 1, good fundamentals. Criteria number 2, a chart that looks like this right here. Ideally, it is below the 236. I don't know. I think it's this. I need to see it. Greater than. No. Ideally below the 236. Okay? Which is like this. And then criteria number 3 is inflation or tokenomics. All right. And what I mean by that is, are they inflating the supply? If they're inflating the supply, the charts don't work. All right. Like Filecoin has relatively good charts, but the tokenomics are so god awful, it's not going to work. But any chart that looks like this, below ideally the 236, but it does work below the 382 and is a real project, that's what you want to buy. Period. Bro, check CZ on Solana. Not like you buy tops when I do. John, check this out. If you buy the top, that's okay. DCA. Because if you would have bought the top at, let's say you bought Bitcoin at the absolute top, when Elon Musk went on SNL, you bought Bitcoin for the first time. That sucks, right? We can all agree that that's not awesome. It's not ideal, right? But a lot of people do that. So if you found yourself in a point where you have bought the top, most people come into crypto that way, the best thing to do is to DCA. If you bought the absolute top of Bitcoin, and let's say you invested $100 a week per week, every single week, and you bought all the way down every single week, you was buying $100. Every single week, you was buying $100. Every single week, you was buying $100. Right now, still to this day, right now, you are up 50%. That's 5 years. No. That's about, what is that? Yeah, that's 5 years of stock market gains. If you started at the worst possible time, you're up 50%. All right? If you bought at the top, not ideal. But the way out of it is to DCA. Know anything about Ancient? No, I don't. Oops. Insane, man. DCA is so important. Yeah, and it takes you out of the equation. You are your worst enemy, all right? Listen, this is what the Apex Predator does, all right? They give you these scary events that make you want to sell. Luna went to 0 at a local bottom. FTX went to 0 at the bottom. Silicon Valley Bank went to 0 at the local bottom. Listen, every time one of these events happened, everyone swore to me that we were going to 10K, bro. Every time one of these events happened to me, they screamed it in my comments. You're an idiot, bro. We're going to 10K. At the bottom. All right? Every single time. It's scary. All right? So DCA takes you out of that emotional roller coaster. You don't need to worry about getting sick on the ride and yakking your gains everywhere because you're just DCAing. It's not it's not an emotional roller coaster ride anymore. You're just DCAing. Thank you for the lightning. Thank you for the rose. Thank you for the hat and mustache. You savages.
But the cream will rise
Chad.
to the top. Oh, yeah.
Chadwick Miller. Thank you for the $9.99 donation on YouTube. You savage.
But the cream
Says, can you do a price
rise
prediction
to the
on
top. Oh,
Moon
yeah.
River and Moonbeam? Does it look good or bad? Thanks for the donation. I appreciate you. Let's take a look. DCA out. That's right. How much Bitcoin you have compared to traditional investment, like percentage ratio? My biggest 2% of my wealth is real estate and crypto. Those two probably equal 80%. Real estate and crypto are my two biggest. Both of those equal about 80% of my net worth. All right, let's look at, what was it? Moon River. I don't mind Moon River's chart. This chart looks pretty good to me. Yeah, this chart has the same chart as Crow, has the same chart as Naka. I would say everything under the sun that's not broken will retrace. For Moonbeam, that's about $140 to $5, which is a 19x. Honestly, that's all you need, bro. That's literally all you need. I would strongly, if it were me, at a retracement of 19x, I would DCA out a minimum of my initial, but I would probably take half, maybe 65% of the total at that point, and then I would start to DCA into new price discovery. But if you take out 65% at that level, you're still good. Whether it wants to go up or down, you're still good. You've already secured guaranteed profit. Yeah, that looks pretty good to me. This is Moonbeam. No. What was this? This is Mover. Wait. Did I click on the wrong thing? My bad, bro. Moon River, yeah. Moon River. Yeah. That was Moon River, excuse me. And then Moonbeam. We'll see about Moonbeam. No, that was not Moonbeam, Christine. That was not Moonbeam. How many NFTs have sold so far? About 250. We have enough for one of our 3 major goals. So that is going really well. And we're just going to keep pushing that. I'm not going to like ram it down your guys' face or nothing, but we'll keep pushing it until they're gone. However long. Okay, this chart, not as well. I don't like structurally, it looks fine. But hold on. Let me look at the way that this chart looks, and I don't know. But the way that it looks, where in the world is CoinMarketCap? I have too many tabs, guys. The way it looks, it makes me think that the tokenomics are not good. So let me see. I don't know that though. What date is this? 4/5/22. Okay. So this date right here, we can't count this over here because we only have the data from here. But when we look at market cap, the market cap did pull a 0.5. This is pretty close to a 0.5 retracement from this 420 mark. So let me see. That was 22, right? Let me see. Hold on. What is this date? Okay, so 4/7/2022. So from 4/7/2022, this is roughly a 0.5. So let's see, did it do that? From 4/7/2022. Where is that? I would say no, it did not. Okay, so I can look at this and tell that this is off. Yeah, this didn't even get to the 236. But when we look at the market cap, now I can't tell exactly what it is, but at a minimum, that's the 382. That's a minimum of the 382. It looks more like the 0.5. I'm looking at market cap on Moonbeam. So this is probably, it should be at a minimum of about $2 right now. So that lets me know that the tokenomics are off. So I would probably think that this is only going to retrace. Maybe only even to the 236, about 388. I would say $3 to 388. It could recover over the course of time, but this bull market, that's what that looks like. That looks like it's had a lot of inflation. All right. Thanks for the donation, bro. I appreciate you. Andy from BNB has a similar chart. Jasmine, okay, I feel the same way about Jasmine. Like, I like Jasmine fundamentally. They're doing a lot of great stuff, right? Jasmine's doing amazing things. Their chart looks awesome. And also, they have a lot of inflation. So are they going to make a new all-time high this bull market? I don't think so. I don't think so. Thank you for the day pack, you savage, bro.
But the cream
How about Quan?
rise to
Quan
the
looks
top.
beautiful
Oh,
to
yeah.
me. Quan is extreme value. Not a little, not some, extreme. All right, and remember, what was the 3 things? Whoops, didn't mean to do that. What was the 3 things, okay? We want good fundamentals, good charts, and ideally, I don't know if you can see this. Yeah. Ideally, the token, good fundamentals, good tokenomics, and the chart ideally is below the 236, right? Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Pull up my chat again. So when we go to Quant has good fundamentals. It's a fundamental project doing real stuff. It has a good chart. And the tokenomics are good. Also, we are below the 236. We're extremely below the 236. So this to me is extreme value. Not some value, not a little value, extreme. From here, at a minimum, we're going to retrace. That's a 3x. That's about 35 years of stock market gains. Quant will do that over the next 12 to 18 months minimum. All right? I know that we're spoiled on crypto, but that's 35 years of stock market gains. That's what Quant, at a minimum, you can take it to the bank, is going to do that. Now, if it wants to go parabolic, we're looking at $1,000 as much as $1,300. So only if NFTs are fire. Thank you. Thank you to anybody that supported that as well. Can you do a fib ROI on Theta? Bro, I'm from Belgium. I wake up 3 to 4 in the morning to check if you're alive. I made good progress. Bro, I appreciate you, man. Yubi, if I hope I'm saying your name right. All my lives are available on YouTube. So you don't have to get up. You can watch the replay on YouTube. But I appreciate you. You're a savage for that.
But the cream will rise to the top.
Right,
Oh yeah.
Is 777 still not out there? Not yet. It has not been pulled yet. All right, let's do a fib ROI on Theta. Algorand, again, I feel the same about Algorand. Good fundamentals, a good chart, but the tokenomics are a little bit off. It's not egregious, but there is a bit more inflation than I would like. So I have about a $2 target for Algorand. All right. Theta, however, is looking good. Very good. Markdown, accumulation, sign of strength back test. Very, very good. Very nice. Minimum, everything is going to retrace. Everything under the sun will retrace. Just to the 0.5 for Theta is a 6x. That is 60 years of stock market gains. You could take it to the bank. That's what Theta will do over the next 12 to 18 months. Minimum. All right? You could take that to the bank. The max retrace is an 8x. This is 80 years of stock market gains. Your whole entire life of working and grinding and putting into your 401k for a chance to maybe, hopefully, sleep on the beach someday in a hammock and drink your margaritas. Theta is most likely going to do that over the next 12 months. 80 years of stock market gains. 80 years. All right, and if we want to go parabolic, that's a 20x. That's just price discovery. Listen, if you're alive at 80, thank you for the roses.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh yeah.
Can you explain? We're spoiled. That's right. We are spoiled. How about TII Celsius? Where you get your shirt, dude? My wife got this for me. She got this for me, I think for my birthday. I don't know where she got it. Maybe on Amazon? I'm not sure where she got it. I haven't bought any of my clothes since high school. I just get clothes for my birthday, and I just hope that it's good. I don't even know if I have any taste. My family, they get me clothes for my birthday / Christmas, and that's it. I haven't bought clothes in maybe a decade. Can you explain how to set up your fib in the Discord? Yes. Solnic merch. That's going to be the next thing that we're going to put out there. We do have the merchandise. I just got to get the website set up for that. Are you part of the Patreon Discord? Is that what you're asking? Or did you get 2 of the NFTs? By the way, if you guys got 2 of the NFTs, the group, it's probably going to be a Telegram group. It's going to be, it should be ready this time next week. So if you got 2 of the NFTs, you're going to get access basically to my full course for lifetime. As long as you hold the NFTs, you're going to have access to that. And I will be uploading weekly videos on there. So that should be available sometime next week. I've subscribed. Yeah, okay. So I'll do a lesson on Fibonacci's, but I'll do a quick little thing. So basically, generally, you could pull a Fibonacci anywhere, but I view the markets on a macro time frame. You're just going to go to the third one down, click that from the top to the bottom, and that's it. You could change the settings. You know, you could make it the only settings that's different for me is I have the 702 checked, where you will not. It will be like this. It will look like this. It'll be the 786 and the 702 is not checked. I check the 702. I uncheck the 786 because I don't care about it. And then also your background will be like this. I think it doesn't matter, but for presentation purposes, I do think that, and I just recently changed this. I don't think it doesn't matter, but just for presentation purposes for you guys, I think having a nice, transparent background is better. You don't have the standard numbers? No, I don't. You think Luna Classic could reach half a cent? But I will go in depth on that. And I do have some videos on there as well, but I'll go in depth on that this week. Chadwick Miller, you savage. Thank you for the 1999 donation, brother. I appreciate you.
But the cream will rise to the top.
Damn,
oh,
bro,
yeah.
thank you. He says, you think AUK mix will go to 1500 or 2000? Is ILV a good project? Will it go back to 2000? Thank you, Ski. Okay, so that's 2 different things. So question number 1 is ALCH. By the way, I don't hold either of these, so it's going to be strictly a technical perspective. I do like ILV fundamentally, but I know that they have some inflation. All right, let's look at this one. Is this the right one, by the way? How about Dynex? Don't know where to pull a fib from. Dynex is a weird one. There's not really a lot of data to get you a technical level. All right. I hope that this is the right one. Let me know if it's not. So what was it? Let me look at the tokenomics on this. So we got ALCHEM. Oh. Wait, which one is it? M. ALCX. Okay. All right, let's check out the maximum supply. Not seeing anything just yet. All right, let's go to all. Then market cap. What is this? 1121. Okay, so this is this 11. Wait. Market cap. Okay. Yeah. 521 and then 1121. Okay, so yeah, they were already screwed up. Even here, this was already screwed up. Like this went to a new parabolic. So from 5 21, basically you crashed down and had a reaccumulation and went on another bull market. But on price, you didn't. So I'm trying to get the, it's hard to, this isn't a good place to, I'm just trying to get a feel for the tokenomics, but I can already tell you that they're messed up, bro. But right now, the market cap on this project looks good. Like, this market cap chart looks like Link. It looks like Theta. It looks like everything that we want to see. It looks good, but the price is not. See how it's like just completely just flat, but the market cap has had a little bit of juice in it. It's had a little bit of juice in it. So that to me lets me know that the inflation is off by a decent margin. So to me, this is really to the 382. So let's pull a fib. Minimum 236, but it looks like more like the 382. So I would say that this is more of just a 236 play. 132 is probably as much as about as much as you're gonna get. That's still a 10x. I would probably start the DCA out between a 5 and a 10x. You just gotta hope that they stop dumping supply. So that's my thoughts on the first one. ILV, I like ILV. But again, like, you have to check the market cap, guys. You have to. Like, this chart looks really good, again, but you got to check the market cap, because that's the devil is in the details. You got to check out the market cap, because the market cap will let you know if they have been inflating supply or not. That's the truth. The market cap is the truth. And again, look, this is like to the 0.5 or the 382. It's higher than this point. So this peak right here, 311 2024, is higher than this peak right here, 329 2022. So basically 2 years apart. Let me say it again. 311 24, and then what was it, 329? Yeah, 329 2022. So 329, 311, it was higher than 329. So let's see, is it that the case? So fuck, I forgot it already. All right, we're gonna say 4/3 2022. 4/3 2022. We're gonna put a mark there. So that's March of 22. All right, so it's right around here. All right, cool. Whatever. We get the idea. It's right around here. And then this peak right here should be higher than that peak. When we look on market cap, so these are the same days of what I'm referring to. So this peak right here is this peak, roughly, right? Maybe not exactly, but within a week. But this peak right here is this peak. And when we look at the market cap on ILV, it's higher, right? See how it's almost like an uptrend. You can see that. But it's not in price. Oh, so I've already talked about, I have this red line here. This is my maximum target, 640. Maximum. Yeah, this is a decent bit of inflation. So this price should have been to this price at $640. So the inflation is off by how much? Let's see. It's off by about a 3x. So that means you got to take a 3x right off the table. This bull market. Now, over the course of a decade, if they do what's right, they can catch up. But this bull market, you have to take a 3x off the table. Right? So to me, that's probably about as good as you're going to get, is to that 640 mark. And that's still a 15x. I don't know. I don't like coins that have really wacky tokenomics. So there you go. Will it go back to 1500? No. Neither one of these, in my opinion, are going to make a new all-time high this bull market. But thank you for the donation. Can you do a fib on Bonk? Bro, I got you. Thank you for the rose. How is he looking? It's in accumulation. I feel like they need the fearless leader to be a bit more positive on the market. All right, let's look at Bonk. Bonk doesn't have... All right, so a lot of zeros, so I'm going to give you a percentage here. It's at the 236, so decent value. You're looking at about a 7x to the upside. 7x to the upside. All right. All right, guys. That's gonna be it for this time. I gotta put the kiddos to bed. So just a quick live stream. All right, guys. I appreciate you guys. I'm excited for. I just figured out some new stuff, and I'm gonna be cooking up a really in-depth video. I know that my content. This is something that I'm working on. Okay. I know that my content is like super, like in the weeds on stuff. So I'm going to try to make a really long, in-depth video that's very beginner friendly for everyone. I'm going to put some time into that one. So it might take me a week or so, but that's what we're cooking in the background. So I'm going to work on that now. But I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I will be live tomorrow, 8 p.m. Central Time. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow me on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch. I will never message you first. If your boy Ski messages you, it's not me, bro. Please do not get scammed. Thank you for all the donations. If you have 2 NFTs, that group should be ready for my private course. So that's all you need is 2 NFTs and to get you lifetime access. So peace, love, prosperity. God first, God bless. I'm out.
Damn hustling.